Right now, the Dow is up 185 points. We are going to learn this afternoon how much the Federal Reserve Board will hike interest rates. The board began its discussions yesterday. There is speculation the rate will jump anywhere from 0.75% to a full percentage point. Analysts warn that an excessive increase could cripple the economy.
Financial expert Terry Savage joins us this morning. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
Do we know for sure that raising interest rates solves this problem of inflation?
It may not, but it's the only tool we have at this point. So the Fed, the markets widely expect a 0.75% increase. They call it 75 basis points. If they raise rates a full percentage point, there would be a real shock sent through the system. So the market's up about 200 points now. You remember just a week ago, we had consumer prices tick up instead of down just a teeny bit, and the market fell 1,300 points in one day. Well, now there's a sense that's all built into the market. The Fed will raise rates 0.75%. And what's really interesting is what the Fed chairman says, or what they can elicit from him at his press conference a half hour later, beginning at 1:30 in Chicago. And it's obvious that he's going to stay hawkish. This is what they're doing. And the Fed's going to say once again, sorry, we didn't want to cause a recession, but if it takes some pain, we've got to wring inflation out of the economy. So they're raising rates, and the question is, what will be the next one after that?
All right, let's get to some viewer questions. Should we continue to ride out the market, or is there a different strategy we should be using?
Well, I don't know who you are that's asking that question. If you are working at your job and you're putting money in your 401k plan every month, absolutely. Absolutely keep contributing. When the market's down, you're buying more shares. I have a lot of people call me lately that are in their late 50s, looking ahead maybe 10 years to retirement. You still have to be investing. It should be that over the 20-year period till you really live on that money, the market will rally. Now, also I have a lot of people who are already retired, and they thought, I can even retire early. Look at that big 401k balance, a huge bull market made. You're supposed to have some chicken money on the side. That's not a new statement for me. That's been a long, long time. But the real point I'd like to make is don't use your emotions, and don't get your advice from someone who's trying to sell you something. Yeah, sell those stocks, we'll buy these, that'll be safer. You need an overall financial plan. I've mentioned this many times. WealthRamp.com, a matching service for fee only, no commissions, fiduciary, financial advisors. It's my friend Pam Kruger who created this, and she will personally match you with 2 or 3 choices. I know most of those advisors in the Chicago area, and I don't think you can go wrong. So not in or out, it's where are you?
Got it.
We have a Parent Plus loan that we owe $13,000 on. Are Parent Plus loans part of the Biden relief plan?
They are, and that was not clear at the beginning, but depending on your income, $125,000 on a single return, $250,000 on a joint return, up to $10,000 because Parent Plus loans are capped, are not Pell Grants. So $10,000 could be forgiven. Everybody's saying, well, when is this starting? We're waiting for the government to put up a website where you can apply for this financial forgiveness. That should happen in the next week or 2.
All right, this person says, I'm looking at short-term savings investment that yields a minimum 2%, but I'm skeptical of online institution I've never heard of. What should I do?
Do I have a great answer for you? I'm so excited about this. Right now, 6-month U.S. government treasury bills, 6-month, are yielding almost 4%, 3.9%. How do I get those? Remember all of you who ran to open a treasurydirect.gov account to buy savings bonds? You've already got your account opened. Go into your account, instead of buying your $10,000 or whatever you bought of savings bonds, go to the section marked Buy Treasury Bills. It's already attached to your bank. Make sure your money's in the bank account and order. You can order 5,000, 2,000, whatever it is, of 6-month treasury bills. You don't know the exact rate. It'll be set at next Monday's auction, but you will get a rate of probably close to 4%. I'm going to repost a column I wrote years ago, How to Buy Treasury Bills and Earn More. The banks aren't passing these high rates along. You have a Treasury Direct account. Now you can go buy treasury bills. I'm going to go back to my office and post that, so give me an hour and I'll put it up.
All right. If to ask Terry a question, you can go to terrysavage.com. Terry, good to see you again.